so y'all better cook. I got big dreams, you walk talk, when I walk, that's that big drip. Ay, when I slide down your block, now they pissed off, like I really give a oh. I got big sauce, so y'all better catch up.
How much love I have for Keisha? But I'm gonna answer that because it's not true. The reason why I know it's not to be true is that Keisha get a lot of pressure. What I mean by that, when people go talk to a senior, potato head, Steve Harvey. When they go talk to Steve Harvey, he tell them don't mention me, mention this person, mention that person. But I feel I knew Pac better than anyone knew Pac. That's how tight our bond was. And shit, at that time, 90% of the time, when we together, and if he had a conversation with somebody on a one-on-one, I would know. I know Pac is not going to take a 14-year-old child and have a conversation about any business moves he's doing. And like I always said.
Hey, that is crazy, though. That is crazy because I never realized how young Keisha Cole was. Keisha Cole really been in the game for a long-ass time. Like, a lot of times where it be seeming like, and that's one thing I've been learning, because I kind of like grew up around like the industry or whatever the case is. Like a lot of my people was involved in the industry. You know what I'm saying? Like I done been around Snoop and his sons and, you know, and a gang of other people, right? And that's one thing I've been noticing. To the world, it be looking like these artists just be like happen to go like be getting on, like they be, you know, just come out of nowhere. But then it's like you really don't know, like they've been at it for years. Like they've been behind this. Like think about it, Kanye. Look at Kanye. Kanye, he was this nigga been around since about the 90s, bro. He didn't really get on until like the, you know what I'm saying, I want to say like maybe mid 2000 or like early 2000 type, like when he came out with Through the Wire or The Wire. I think that's when he really got popping. But he was around way before that. So what I'm trying to say is, it's crazy because Keisha Cole, like she was like, you would think that when she came out with that love song, that's when she just came about. Like, nah, nigga, she been around for a long time, since she was 14, bruh. 14, and she was around Pac, bruh. Golly, that's crazy. That is crazy.
Pac.
It's a lot of work. Hey, that's the one thing I could respect though about one thing I could respect though about back then, because back then it was more like it was more work that you had to put in. Like everything was like you eat what you kill type shit. Nowadays everything is so accessible. It's so easy for somebody to pick up a mic and start rapping. It's so easy for somebody to jump online and give their opinion. Nigga don't got no type of experience, no type of nothing, but everybody got an opinion about something. It's crazy. Like back then you had to really put in work. Like you really, like even the process of recording was way different, you know? Recording was way different. You know, they actually did artist development. You know, nowadays it's like, shit, you could do anything, say anything, you know, and it's that's just what it is, you know. And nobody really like take time to hone their skills no more. Nobody actually puts effort into the craft no more. Everybody just looking for a quick dollar. That's what kind of like made rap boring, bro. Like honestly, that's why I took like a whole break, and because of other reasons. But I didn't put out music all last year for the simple fact that like I just was uninspired. Like not necessarily uninspired, because I was like still doing stuff behind the scenes, still writing and stuff like that, still like, you know, creating ideas and everything like that. But I just wasn't inspired because it was like rap, like music was just boring. And then Kendrick came along and sparked everything back up, and now it's like, you know, I feel like music is rejuvenated. You know, it's a little bit more fun again. You know, niggas is rapping again. You know, people are being creative. And I'm not saying the creativity ever left, but I feel like now people are kind of like feeling empowered. You know, so hopefully this shit lasts, man. But I'm getting off topic though. Let's get back to this.
Strapped down to death row. Pac wanted to leave death row. He could have said, "Hey, big homie, shit, let's cash in. I want to do something else." Like I said before, I gave him a label already. And if you guys I just knew Pac not the type to want to do some weirdo shit and leave in bad terms when the only person who ever helped him was me. I know Pac also had too much respect for the homies to do some backstabbing shit because it could got ugly. Now, if you mean to tell me that he gonna go to a 14-year-old child and tell her something that deep, I can't never see that happening. And Keisha's great. Only time I ever said something when she did a song with Puffy. You know, I mean, like, we all putting these things up here, and I'm not. And I ain't picking on Keisha because I care too much about her. But I'm talking about me. I'm not going to go do a song with somebody that I know that was against Pac, and Pac was against them. And guilty conscience shows it all. I don't have a guilty conscience. But once again, did Snoop ever do any songs on the unreleased Tupac album came out? Or any of those other motherfuckers? No. When they got their star, was they there? No. Was Ray J thinking about Tupac when he was vacationing with him? Let's back to Ray J. Ray J, you and Puffy did a song where you called him Diddy. You and Puffy did a song, 11 Brothers. A whole album. I said,
What the hell? I never knew that. See, that's what I'm saying. Like Ray J, another one. He been around since Ray J was around when Moesha, the show Moesha. That's how I knew about Ray J. I didn't know Ray J for music. I didn't know about Ray J doing music until One Wish. I knew Ray J prior to that from Moesha, from his sister TV show. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying. This should go deep. Like, damn.
Ever gonna come out? Could we hear any of the songs? What y'all really was talking about? How important was the baby oil? But no, I would say that's like 1,000,001 that didn't happen. Tupac leaving Death Row if Tupac wouldn't be on Death Row, I would make way more money.
Was he calling y'all? Do y'all think he was calling? He was taking a shot at Ray J, like basically calling Ray J. You know what I'm saying, with the GPS? Is he calling Ray? Is he saying Ray J is GPS? And for y'all, if y'all don't know what GPS is, that's just another nickname for saying LGBTQ because that's too damn long. So we just gonna say GPS. You know, if you know, you know. But damn, he talking about some baby oil. I don't know.
Off of Tupac. And you got to remember one thing. 20% of the management, anything out. If he wasn't an artist on Death Row, I would still get 20%. 20% of the merchandise. 20% of everything else. When Tupac wanted to do a movie, no insurance company will pay for the movie. Post the insurance. I put the $5 million up out of my pocket. Covered it.
Listen to this.
They was getting paper back then, bro. These niggas was getting money back then. Like, just putting up $5 million that easy.
The man that say Tupac's father, look here, old dude. Bet you one time in Louisville. That's Vegas. You came up, you asked for some cocaine and a burner. I said, everybody out here got burners. So you can say what he said or what he did and what he do and what didn't happen. You're an idiot on a simple fact that You went in the man's life to know what he was talking about, what he was saying about, how he was living, and now you want to know what he said at the end? Only person was in that car when him and I was having a conversation was me and Pop.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
I ain't here to take nobody credit. Just one truth. If all the police and everybody else can say who shot us, who shot the gun and killed Tupac, idiots. They sent me to prison for 9 years, and that same case came back to hunt me in this case. When y'all officers, the Las Vegas officers, got on the stand and said, you didn't even know I got shot. They weren't looking at none of those dudes because nobody knew. But now y'all having stories and getting paid to get up there and talk on that platform. I'm going to tell you like this. Even though I wasn't there when Orlando Anderson sued Tupac for fucking him up, I know he didn't shoot Tupac. So he got paid his money. I would never tell on another man, but I tell you what, if he was the one to shoot Tupac, or shot Tupac, or killed Tupac, I would have told the lawyers when they came to see me, because I was in the county jail, we ain't giving them shit because he's suing them. Because the fact that he would have did what he done. And it could have been easy to stop that. That's all I had to do is tell the lawyers, okay, he's suing because he whipped his ass. How could he sue him if he's saying he shot him or he was in the car? But at the end of the day, everybody want to make themselves be famous or get some views for a few seconds and throw that man's name through the mud. When I'm telling you, only person in that motherfucking car was me and Pac. Orlando Anderson did not shoot neither one of us. Bro, I want to make it sound good. But
wait, so is he talking about? So I'm guessing he talking about the dude. I know he talking about the dude who yeah, ain't that the nigga who they say shot Tupac. See, that's why this rabbit hole is deep, bro. I don't feel like that was no I don't think it was no gang I don't think it was them that did that, bro. I think that was a hit by the feds or something, or by the police. Cause if y'all gotta remember, Pac was hella outspoken, and it's just my opinion. But y'all gotta remember, Pac was hella outspoken. You know, he was on his like Black Panther tip. You know, he's about that type of. You know, he was real political. And he was a threat for a lot of people, like because of how powerful his voice was, bro. Like niggas was willing to do anything for Pac. As you can see, it's been how many years? 96. It's been well over 20 years since that man passed away, and people still remember him as if he died yesterday. It's kids being born right now who are gonna know who Tupac is. That speaks volumes. And that don't mean, and it's not just because he died the fashion that he died, but it's just, if you just go back and think about all the shit he represented, his message, like his message was crucial. Like, yeah, he was on his ignorant stuff, but you know, you gotta do that too as well, you know, especially with music. To get people to listen, you gotta kind of like psychologically psych them out. Basically, you know, you gotta. It's like giving the medicine with the candy. The candy with the medicine, because otherwise, you know, they're gonna spit the medicine out. And that's like how I could summarize what type of artist Pac was. So he know how to give you what you want, but then also give you what you need as well. And that's why I feel like he's still one of the greatest artists that ever did it, Because look at the longevity, bro. It's plenty of great artists that passed away, right? Some tragically, and then some like, natural causes and stuff like that. But he's one of the ones that we actually that people in other countries know who the hell Pac is. That speaks volumes. Like, that is a testament to who the type of person he was and the type of artist he was, bro. That is crazy. That is crazy, homie. You know what? We finna get into some I want to watch some body cam footage, man. It's been a minute since we on here. We might as well. Might as motherfucking well. Did y'all see that? Did y'all